Silver and gold are having a massive up day today. Maybe you're wondering why? What's causing this big move up in the silver price and gold price? And maybe you're wondering, will it continue? What can we expect in the coming weeks, months, even years? We're going to break it all down in this video. In particular, what's going on today. Silver right now, as I record, up 80 cents per ounce, over 3.5%. The gold price, over $20 per ounce to the upside, almost 1.1%. What's causing the big move? Well, the cause is real simple. The people, or the sheeple, as we sometimes like to refer to them, are waking up to what we've talked about for the past few months. The Fed is done raising interest rates. But why? Why are people starting to think that? Because today we got CPI numbers. Now, we could dig into all kinds of fancy charts. I could give you all kinds of data, throw it up on your screen. But hey, at the end of the day, what happened today was inflation data that came in lower than expectations. Inflation in October was not as high as everyone expected. So now everybody thinks, well, the Fed has everything under control. I think they're dead wrong on that, but it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what the sheeple think. And the sheeple now think that there's a 97% chance, when you look at the futures market, a 97% chance that the Fed is done raising rates. If you've been paying attention, we've been talking about that being the case now for several months. But nonetheless, when everybody starts to wake up and they start to realize the Fed's done raising rates, what comes next could be a long pause, or what I happen to think, rate cuts sooner than most people are anticipating. Look, it all comes down to the Fed and monetary policy. We may not like it, but when people start to think that the Fed's going to loosen up just a little bit, well, we see what happened today. The dollar index, the DXY, the relative comparison of the U.S. dollar to a basket of other currencies is down. 10-year bond yields are down. And when that happens, silver and gold skyrocket. Now, what do we have to expect? Our old friend Buddy Rumble, he sticks by his prediction that we're going to get $30 silver by Christmas. I think it's still possible, because if we have a major momentum, a major sentiment switch in the silver market and gold market, we just need a few more people to join us. Guys, sentiment has been so horrific. We have been beaten down so low that even now, just a small number of people starting to wake up to the fact that we're likely heading into a stagflationary environment. Just a little trickle of new people could mean huge moves in the amount of money, relatively speaking, coming into the silver and gold market. The mining stocks will react just the same. Earlier today, I took a peek in the GDXJ, that's the Junior Gold Mining ETF, was up over 5%. First Mining Gold is a development company advancing two of the largest gold projects in Canada. Springpole in Ontario and Duparquet, located in Quebec, each already has 5 million ounces of gold reserves, but exploration initiatives are underway at both projects to find even more gold. First Mining is well-financed, has zero debt, and owns an interest in 4 additional Canadian gold development projects. So now we find ourselves at a very interesting point in the silver and gold market. The sheeple, the masses, are starting to wake up to the fact that the Fed is likely done raising rates. What they don't realize yet, and what we know already, is that the economy is in much, much worse condition than the mainstream media or the government wants to recognize. That's step 2. And when that happens, when people realize that, oh, hey, maybe the fact that trucking volumes are down by 16% and rail volumes are down by 6% and air freight volumes are down, when people start to realize the economy is actually in much worse condition, well, then they're really going to wake up to what we know already is called stagflation. We're still going to have inflation. Inflation didn't go away in this most recent report, but when people start to wake up to the fact that the economy is sputtering and struggling and will require the Fed to take aggressive action, cutting rates sooner than most people realize right now, the menu of attractive investment options gets narrower and narrower, and what shines brighter than ever in that situation, in that S word, stagflationary environment, are gold and silver. You want proof? You want proof? Go back and look at what happened in the 1970s. And when you look at what stagflation does for silver and gold, you will be astounded. We're talking about not 20 or 30% returns. We're talking about silver and gold going up multiple times in value during that decade. Hey, look, I don't have a crystal ball. Don't make any financial decisions based upon what I'm saying here. I'm just looking at all the data, putting it together. What we're trying to do is look around the corner, okay? Look at what's coming down the road. And when I do that, I see an environment very conducive for the silver price and gold price. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Pimbex, Pimbex, the online bullion dealer. If you want to get your hands on some silver or gold before this potential price spike, go check out Pimbex. They're a great online bullion dealer. I worked with them before they offered to sponsor Ron's Basement. I learned about the company from subscribers of the channel. They said, Ron, check out Pimbex. They've got the best prices, the best service. I did my own due diligence. I'd recommend you do the same. Throw them in the mix next time you go to buy some bullion, and I think you'll find what I found, and that is that Pimbex is best. Hey, thanks for joining me here in the basement. If you enjoy your time, I want you to come back. I want you to feel like you have a new friend. I'm going to put out a new piece of content every day for the rest of my life. You got a friend for life, but you need to subscribe to the channel. That's free. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. We want to hear from you and we want to learn from you. Hey, I'll be with you through this all. It's choppy waters when you invest in precious metals, but we'll make it. I'll see you next time.